On the arrival of the chief guest and official party, there will be a bugle on affairs of India, His Excellency Salman Khurshid. Ladies and gentlemen, the chief guest of the ceremony, Minister of External Affairs of India, His Excellency Salman Khurshid, and the Minister of Defense and National Security, Colonel Retd Mohamed Nazim.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم يا أيها الناس اذكروا نعمة الله عليكم هل من خالق غير الله يرزقكم من السماء والأرض لا إله إلا هو فأنى تؤفكون وإن يكذبوك فقد كذبت رسل من قبلك وإلى الله ترجع الأمور صدق الله العظيم.
Minister of External Affairs of India, His Excellency Salman Khurshid, Minister of Defense and National Security, Colonel Retd Mohamed Nazim, Honorable Ministers, Foreign Secretary of India, Her Excellency Sujatha Singh, Joint Secretary of India, Her Excellency Sujatha Singh, Indian High Commissioner to the Maldives, His Excellency Rajiv Shahare, Chief of Defense Force, Major General Ahmad Siyam, High Commissioners, foreign dignitaries, distinguished invitees, Assalamu alaikum and a very good afternoon. I would like to welcome you all to this historic moment in the bilateral relationship between India and the Maldives. The occasion, as we all know, is the handover ceremony of the landing craft generously being donated to the Maldives National Defene Force by the Government of India. India has played and continues to play a very important part in the development of capability and capacity of the Maldives National Defene Force. And the addition of this vessel will further enhance its reach in delivering its service more efficiently to the people of this country. Now I would like to inform you the agenda of this ceremony. The ceremony commences with the recitation of Holy Quran by Warrant Officer 1 Muhammad Liya. Next on the agenda would be the handing over of the landing craft by the chief guest, Minister of External Affairs of India, His Excellency Salman Khurshid, to the government of Maldives. The landing craft will be received by the Minister of Defense and National Security, Colonel Retd Mohamed Nazim. After the official handing over, the chief guest, Minister of External Affairs of India, His Excellency Salman Khurshid, will deliver his remarks. After the remarks of the chief guest, the Minister of Defense and National Security, Colonel Retired Mohamed Nazim, will deliver his remarks. The ceremony will conclude with a visit to the landing craft by the chief guest, followed by a photo session. Without further delay, may I now proceed to the first program on the agenda, the official handover and reception of landing craft. May I kindly request the Minister of External Affairs of India, His Excellency Salman Khurshid, to hand over the landing craft, sir. To receive the landing craft, may I also request the Minister of Defense and National Security, Colonel Retired Mohamed Nazim, sir. Thank you, Excellency. Next on the agenda are the remarks by the chief guest of the ceremony, Minister of External Affairs of India, His Excellency Salman Khurshid. May I humbly request the Minister of External Affairs of India, His Excellency Salman Khurshid, to deliver his remarks, sir.
His Excellency the Minister of Defense and National Security, Mr. Mohamed Nazim, Honorable Cabinet Ministers and Ministers of State, High Commissioner of India, Shri Sahare, Foreign Secretary of India, the Chief of Maldives Defense Force, dignitaries, ladies and gentlemen. I'm really very happy to be back in these beautiful, serene surroundings of your remarkably beautiful country, Maldives. India and Maldives have a long-standing relation based on regional, cultural, and linguistic affinities. We both are friendly neighbors and important partners in democracy. India is committed to working closely and nurturing the close and very special relationship with Maldives. We've always stood by Maldives in the security sphere whenever the need has arisen. The security of our two countries are intertwined, and I assure you that India will always partner Maldives in all areas of development and defense cooperation. Our countries face many challenges in the security sphere, especially in the marine domain. And I'm sure our closer interaction will bring about greater synergy and ensure mutual security in the entire neighborhood. The dynamics of the Indian Ocean area are changing rapidly with growing interest from extra-regional powers. Solutions to challenges need to be found within the ambit of our mutual trust, cooperation, and our collective existence. Indo-Maldives defense cooperation, which was earlier confined to training interaction, has become extensive and multifaceted to encompass the new and broad vision of our defense and security cooperation. The landing craft that I have had the privilege to hand over just now to my colleague, the Defense Minister, will assist Maldives National Defene Force in providing better logistics and address the gaps in strategic transportation. The new landing craft will join the Huravi, the Kurangi, and the second advanced light helicopter to be positioned in Maldives very soon as you find a home for it. These assets, along with the coastal radars and the IS network, would help in building a strong maritime security framework in Maldives. As our region moves through a period of growth, challenges are many from state and non-state actors. Conventional threats have been replaced by threats from drug cartels, terrorism, and insurgency, which know no border. Complacency in dealing with such threats is perilous, as it has the potential of engulfing the entire region. Today, we require countries to join forces to overcome the wide array of threats. The maritime security cooperation initiated between Maldives, Sri Lanka, and India would enhance regional cooperation and also prevent interference by other countries. India has always been ready to address any threat to Maldives, whether it was the tsunami in 2004 or the events of 1988. We would always be a partner in addressing any concern that would help us build a mutually secure environment for the stable growth of our two countries. In the end, it remains for me to wish that the cooperation between India and Maldives in all spheres is enhanced and becomes more robust. I'm truly very, very pleased and delighted to be here amongst friends. We see you as a part of our family. We see you as friends. We see you as partners. And wish you well and wish you all success. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Next are the remarks by the Minister of Defense and National Security, Colonel Retired Mohamed Nazim. May I kindly request the Minister of Defense and National Security, Colonel Retired Mohamed Nazim, to deliver his remarks, sir.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. His Excellency, Mr. Shri Salman, Khurshid, Minister of External Affairs, India. Her Excellency, Ms. Sujatha Singh, Foreign Secretary of India. Her Excellency, Ms. Sujatha Durai, Joint Secretary of India. His Excellency, Mr. Rajiv Shahare, High Commissioner of India. High Commissioners, Chief of Defense Force, Major Ahmad Siyam, distinguished guests, Assalamu alaikum, and a very good afternoon to you all. It gives me a great pleasure to be here and witness another momentous occasion in the long-standing friendly relationship between India and Maldives. India has long been the most valuable partner in the development of the Maldives Defense Force, in particular towards enhancing the capabilities of the Maldives Defense Force, MNDF. From the timely and most vital response during the 3rd of November 1988, which shall always be appreciated by the people of Maldives, to the countless numbers of training opportunities provided towards developing our service personnel, India has proved to be the closest friend of us in the MNDF. One of the most important assets in the Coast Guard fleet, Coast Guard Huravi, was gifted to MNDF by the Government of India in 2007. And today we are marking the addition of another critical asset, a landing craft, which is being gifted by the Government of India in generous response to my request. Maldives, being an island nation consisting of over 99% water with widely dispersed islands, the mobility of our troops is essential in responding to situations and vital missions such as humanitarian assistance and disaster relief. Hence, the MNDF has long identified the requirement of additional landing crafts to augment its reach and capability, and the induction of this vessel would make a significant contribution to the effectiveness of Coast Guard. In particular, ladies and gentlemen, the peace and security of the Indian Ocean region is vital. I am pleased to note that our two countries have long been working closely in the numerous efforts towards this endeavor. And although a very small island nation, we shall always be ready to extend our hand and firm support to India in this regard, today and in the future as well. In particular, I would like to note the effort to establish a trilateral agreement on maritime security between India, Sri Lanka, and Maldives. Also, the initiation of a trilateral exercise between the Coast Guard is a very fruitful undertaking which establishes a much-needed platform for sharing knowledge and expertise. The military-to-military cooperation between the two countries have been particularly impressive. We are very thankful for the Indian military for their continued assistance in capacity building across our defense sector. At this juncture, let me convey our sincere appreciation for the kind assistance by the Government of India in resolving the issues related to the economic security of this nation. During His Excellency President Abdullah Yamin Abdul Gayoom's recent state visit to India, especially obtaining construction materials and facilitating the easy obtaining of visa to travel to India, the elevation of the constraints in supply of material would be of a great benefit to the construction industry and expediting numerous development projects throughout the country. Let me also extend my sincere appreciation to Honorable Minister Mr. Salman Khurshid for continued support and keen interest in our development. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, on behalf of the Government of Maldives and the Maldives defense sector, let me express our profound appreciation to the Government of People of India for gifting this landing craft and its continued support and assistance in many other sectors as well. I am most certain that the relations between our two countries will continue to strengthen and grow in the future as well. Thank you for your response and wish you a pleasant stay in Maldives. Thank you very much.
Next on the agenda is a visit to the landing craft by the chief guest.